Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Marc-Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. And for Memphis, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Kennard in at the small forward. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Giddey against Bane. Lets it go from 11. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And so, it's Detroit with it. Following the score by Memphis. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Cunningham puts up a three. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first two seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA. Because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Bane. And that one is hammered home.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Adams with the screen on Cunningham. Jackson in the corner. To the middle. Adams' shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Morant against Cunningham. And he makes that one.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
Here's Morant.
Ooh, love it, love it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And they're bringing you up close and personal from the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Cornette. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Kennard.
The ability to stop and start. Change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Now, here's Bagley. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Now, here's Morant. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Cunningham against Morant. Cunningham looking it over. That three off the mark.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Smart misses.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bain, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Clark finds Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bain. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cunningham against Morant. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I love the skill level of Cade Cunningham. He has every shot in the book.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Morant. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Cunningham. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first.
Off the ball, Jaden Ivey with the concentration on that shot.
Good if it goes. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Detroit up 5. And will return shortly.
The Pistons, 14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Morris. Isaiah Stewart out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Detroit leading by 5. Takes it inside. Kaminsky. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Kaminsky's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pistons. Smart passes to Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Here's Conchard following the bucket by the Pistons. Jackson down low, guarded by Stewart.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Ivey finds Morris. And here is Giddey. Morris with the ball. Still yet to score. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Memphis. Giddey kicks to Morris. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Porter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Porter, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Luke Cornett comes in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's Bagley in for Isaiah Stewart. Bagley the pass to Giddey. Pass to Morris. Going inside. Here's Cornette. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Well, John Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Basket counts. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As soon as John lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Bagley with a screen on Morant. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Payne kicks to Kennard. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Loud pass to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Morant right side. It's stolen by Bagley. Harris outside. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Cornette. 7 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fires it up. Harris misses. The Grizzlies trail by 7. On the wing, Payne. Adams outside. Over to the wing. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Over Cunningham. Kennard finds Aldama. Off target with his 3. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pistons lead by 7. Live from a FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Detroit Pistons.
We don't get to see this every night. They're passing up good shots for great shots, getting high percentage looks. That's how they've controlled the game.
I just think that they're a more physical team, Shaq. Probably not something that will change in the second half.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's, about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 7. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Giddey the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Morant against Cunningham. They get the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Giddey the pass to Cunningham. Bagley sends a screen for Cunningham. Low block shot on the way, and it's Bagley that time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you know there had to be some pressure on Marvin Bagley when he came into the league.
Yeah, G.A., not only being the number 2 overall pick, but coming from an NBA family. His grandfather was in the NBA as well.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Detroit leading by 8. Now Cunningham. And there's the pass to Bagley. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Cunningham finds Bogdanovich on the wing. Giddey down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley sets a screen for Giddey.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Cunningham for 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Bain against Giddey. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Bain.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Cunningham kicks to Giddey. Cunningham a screen on Bain. Giddey the pass to Cornette. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Luke Kennard. Aiden Ivey, he's checked in for Detroit.
One of those guys that can take over a game. John Morant proven to be the difference.
Cunningham passes to Cornette. Here's Ivy. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Smart against Ivy. And Morant throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Detroit making a switch.
Piston substitution, Isaiah Stewart.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark, a screen on Cunningham. Morant kicks to Clark. Rebound, Detroit. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Rebounded by Smart.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Detroit. Monte Morris comes in for Cade Cunningham.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Clark, a screen on Morris. Here's Morant. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris passes to Stewart. Off target with the open look.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Josh Giddey. Harris is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Morris. And it's Stewart in at the center. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Smart up top, covered by Morris. Clark, the pass to Concho. Clark, a screen on Ivy. Conchar can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it worth it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Over in the corner, Concho. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons leading by 12. Here's Ivy. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Smart with the ball for Memphis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Porter. There's the dish to Jackson. Clock at 4. Jackson setting the pick here for Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
And, well, Detroit shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now a timeout called by Detroit. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Luke Kennard comes in for John Concho. Baines checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Morant in for Marcus Smart. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Harris. Bogdanovich is checked in for Ivy. And it's Cunningham in for Monte Moore. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Passes it to Cornett. Giddey goes in. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Three-pointer Bagley sinks the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Cornett. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Pistons leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pistons.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Cade Cunningham.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Bagley. Shoots over Morant. Cornett kicks to Bagley. There's the pass to Giddey. Second chance shot, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now here's Cunningham. And so Detroit takes